The Los Angeles Coliseum, once home to the Olympic Games and many of the most memorable moments in sports, and also home to the USC Trojans, who are prepared to fight on once again today. What we have in store for you today, a showdown between a couple of Pac-12 rivals. As we'll see, the Colorado Buffaloes taking on the winners of 3 straight, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Trojans will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First down here for the offense. They'll put the tight end in motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Clemens. Flips it out to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Offense at an empty set. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up. They give it to him again. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the 1st on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play action.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Unleashes quickly on the slant. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. with the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Clemens. Got his man on the outside. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards, 3rd and goal. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Into the house. Touchdown, Bucks!
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. A 1st down for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Steps away. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop if this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of central casting and one that'll pick up a 1st down for you with his arm?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out. They find those guys. Just such an easy place to recruit when you got that.
He'll take a shot. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Scanning the field, it's Clemens. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
He's back to throw on second down. Finds his target down the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
That's the end of the first quarter. USC 7, Colorado 6.
First down to start the drive after the break. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Buffaloes in the hurry up.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
Fast motion from the offense. Trying to seal the edge on the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
All right, offensively, you're not having a lot of success right now running this thing to the perimeter. The defense was there. They were ready for that. You made one guy miss. He still got you for a TFL. You might have to think about getting back to running between the tackles.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Shoots it to the left. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
They're going to ride this running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Makes the catch. It's Stewart. Makes the catch and knocked down. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Feeling some heat. Oh, it's out! The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way. At the 35, he's loose. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Colorado! And the defense doing work. The defense comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
The old scoop and score. Create the fumble, pick that puppy up, take it to the house. Great job by the defense, not only forcing the turnover, but getting points out of it.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 4 to Wisconsin. He'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
That incompletion leads to second down and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Makes the grab down the middle. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
He wants to pass it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Hicks. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his big tight end. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
They'll throw it on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Looking for a deep man. And he'll make the catch at the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USC! The AT unit on the field. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
They're just about to boot it away, full of energy after housing that last kickoff. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring up. And it's on the ground. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. Spins away from the defense. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. They'll immediately call timeout. The Buffaloes are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Clemens. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Buffs! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Number 83 with the catch and score.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Trying to surge it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
No good. That keeps the score. Colorado 25.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Signals for a fair catch around the 5-yard line and makes it. Let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Lost one deep down the right side. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good group.
They're intercepted. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play. But there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to pass, it's Clemens. Lets it fly deep downfield. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
25, USC 14.
And the Buffaloes will line up to kick off and start the second half. Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second. What a snag by the defense. Trying to take it back. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Colorado! The mantra is always finish. They're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
Now the toss. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Comes out throwing on first down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Hicks. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Trojans will hustle to the line. On third down, going up top. Trying to get to him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. On target over the middle. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback wants to throw on second down.
Really good defense.
Snatches it on the right. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you don't. Being able to deliver strikes like that for touchdowns when you know you are going to get absolutely popped, man, it is hard to find QBs like that. This offense has one.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. A off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their 3rd sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Clemens. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
He'll return it from the 50. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This is a real chance to sort of settle things down, maybe generate a little momentum if you can put together a touchdown drive here.
That would be a great opportunity to make a statement and get back in this thing. I mean, it hasn't gone your way early, but I feel like you're creating some momentum here. And a score, Jesse, a score makes this a fun ball game.
It would be huge, but it's on the offense. They have to look at each other right now in this huddle on the field and go, look, guys, it's on us to march this ball down the field, score some points, and bring some energy now to our sideline.
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball, getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. Ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground, incomplete pass.
Getting some heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks.
This is a running back, man, that just finds a way to get it done. Critical 4th down, everyone thinking they're going to throw the football, but they hand it off to him, and he helps keep this drive alive.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He looks that one in nicely.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in the pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And the Trojans want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. Touchdown, Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Navy. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run it from the gun. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. To the air, it's Clemens. A little screen to the running back. At the 45 on his way. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third.
That's the end of the third quarter. Colorado 33, USC 28.
And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Hands it off. At the 40, there he goes. The expressway is wide open. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Number 24.
They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
28.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. He wants to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
He's going to pass on second down. Snags it over the middle. Hard-hitting tackle. The Trojans are in the hurry-up. From the gun on third down. Makes his connection. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly. And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
Yeah, and you just want to keep pressuring them and then keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. A field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
Finds the tight end. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. using the quick game. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Going for 6. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. And that's one he'd like to have back.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He wants it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. Going for the return. He'll be brought down quickly. That's always the risk when you bring it out of the end zone. Do you make it to the 25 or not? In this case, not. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he delivers a blow, and he's still running. Can anyone catch him? Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bucks! They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
He's looking to throw it. Coming after him. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's right on target. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Looking to throw for it. He rifles one deep down the right side. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Here comes the option. Now the toss. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Now on the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looks as if he's going to run it. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Finds a man on the left. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He'll set up to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Quarterback checking the play. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Looking for room at the 25. Afterburners coming. At the 30. Inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Colorado. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2. It's a fake. Holder looking to throw. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Gonna run it. It's Flanagan. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Timeout, Colorado.
They're 3 for 4 on 4th down in this one, and they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They'll run the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about